Welcome to ZKast, everyone. I'm Zeus Caravallo from ZK Research, and I'm here in Las Vegas at NICE Interactions 2024. I'm joined now by Sharon Gamble. You're the head of customer service for the city of Fort Worth. Just what's that job entail? Being head of service at a city isn't an easy job, is it?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. It has its interesting days, and we actually have a 311 contact center, so we manage that, and then we also have our customer relationship management system, our My Fort Worth, and I manage that as well.
So it's all part of it?
Yes, it's all one package.
And so when you think about where you are in your customer experience journey, and I'll say from, I have a place in the East Coast and West Coast, and so I got to deal with the cities. The experience you get across cities is quite different in this country, right? And so what are some of your bigger customer service challenges today?
Well, when we implemented 311, we wanted to be one voice for the city of Fort Worth. And we have very many entities within Fort Worth. So combining those just to give them one voice and one place to call in has been a challenge. But we met it. And now they have one number that they can reach, so we can either direct them to the right place or we can enter their request for the right service. So the challenge has been it's taken a few years to do that. So there's nothing that moves fast in the city of Fort Worth.
Yeah. Well, it's not, you're not alone in any city. It's not, and what? Well, certainly in this country. I'll leave it at that. So, now, for those not familiar with 311, not all cities have 311 services.
That's right.
But that is an informational service, right?
Well, and it's a central call center or contact center, because we have multiple channels, and it allows a customer to have one number to call from their mobile device, 311. They could still call our 10-digit number, but 311 is easier to know, and we all services. So we either get them to the right place, we educate. We have about 10% of our call volume is inquiries, so we're educating our people, and we educate about 80% of those inquiries. And then we also put in requests that go directly to all our work order systems. So they are, and I think that's the most valuable difference of 311 Fort Worth, is we put in the request for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
now, as I mentioned, we're here at the NICE event. What were you hoping to learn here?
I am so interested in AI.
Really?
Yes, I really am. I know. Imagine that. Yeah. But the reason why I am, I've been researching this for 2 years, and a lot of products say they have AI. Well, there's different forms of AI, and we have some of our software currently that has an AI feature to it, but it's not truly what we're looking for. We're looking to get the right answer to the customer the fastest way possible, and either that's through an agent or that is through an automated system.
So one of the things brought up on stage in the keynotes this morning was the customer saying he had to decipher what was real AI and what was scripting AI and what was, I guess, AI on PowerPoint, right? And so when you looked at these different solutions, how did you actually go through it and figure out what really was AI?
He was preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
There was a lot of amens.
I saw a lot of people nodding their heads. So, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And so what we have seen is they'll say, well, we have this where it can automatically generate, if they ask this question at a specific way, we can do that. We can answer it. But no one asks the same question the same way to get to the right response. So what I loved about his method was he combined all his current conversations. Either you could do that through your recording system, or you could do it through your chat system, which is what he was talking about. And I thought, oh, that's brilliant, because then you can identify what is your sources that could be automated. And we have done something similar. We have implemented text, and it has that component in it, but it's been such a manual back-end maintenance that we're looking for something better.
All right. And what would constitute, so one of the other interesting parts about it is each customer had their own different definition of what success is. And when you think about, as you go through this AI journey, what are the key performance indicators, the KPIs that you're looking to achieve? Like, how do you know you'll be successful?
Customer satisfaction. Let's face it. Ask your customer, because we have a 90% on our phone ratio of success. So we don't want to decrease that, and that's high.
And that's
very
really high for a city, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Our chat is less, and I think it's because we're taking too long. But go back and ask the customer. We have the ability to change the question, and then do that metric, follow that metric. But that's the first thing we do. And then also we look at our answer speeds. Our chat answer speed is 9 seconds. Our call answer speed is 24 seconds. We can always improve.
Yeah, okay, so CSAT's ultimately your metric of success.
Absolutely.
Well, that's good to hear. Now, you've been a NICE customer, you said, since 2018. Mm-hmm. Talk about that relationship with NICE, what products you use, and how that relationship's been.
We bought IEX, NICE, Workforce Management System, in 2018, or we implemented. We bought it in 2017 and we implemented in 2018, and it's been interesting that they're so hands-on with their product, and they have such a support system. But what we found is when we upgraded in 2022 is we upgraded to their latest version, and then we integrated with our payroll system. And what it's allowed us to do is anytime that we have a hiccup, because you'll always have a hiccup, they're there for you. They care just as much as you do. And that's truly, I need someone that cares as much as I do. So their hair is on fire if my hair is on fire. And they get the right people in the room to help you work through the issue. So they're incredible to deal with. So
it's interesting that you use the workforce management product, because there's a lot of, there's different approaches to quality management, workforce management, things like that. A lot of vendors partner. NICE builds their own, right? And so have you found there is a marked difference in having that integrated versus it being a third-party bolt-on?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, because you want all your softwares within one product. It just makes it smoother. And then you're not putting all these vendors together to answer a question of whose issue is it.
Finger pointing.
Yes, I can't stand it. But it's never the customer's fault. I had to explain that to them. Just kidding. But yes, so.
Good. And then so when you, you look at the NICE portfolio, it's gotten so big, right? And so what's next for you in NICE? What are you thinking of doing next?
We're going cloud, and I've already got funding for it, and because I always want to be the latest the latest version of the software. And after we get cloud under our belt, then we're going to go after the AI portion to help us with the phone system and to replace. So we're excited about that as well.
And then the migration to cloud from on-prem, what are you hoping that brings?
Just the latest version. Because it's truly
latest and greatest features.
Yes, exactly. But also, Microsoft is not supporting anything less than 11 starting in October. So people need to wake up and get to the right program.
People need to wake up and get to the right program.
It's true. It's true. So. And I think I'm the only one that was listening in the city when that was announced. And it's like, wow, okay.
And so one of the bear cases against cloud is people think maybe it's not as secure, and that's, you think that ship has sailed a long time ago?
Yeah, that's an old fear.
There's still a lot of legacy on-prem around, though.
Yes, there is, because they're afraid to make that jump and the cost of just making that jump, but not understanding the benefits of making that jump. Because when we do anything to our servers, we bring down NICE because we're not that smart. And actually, we don't understand the ramifications of when we upgrade a server. So it takes us down. We have to be diligent on making sure that everybody works together to put it back on. I won't have that issue any longer in cloud. I am so looking forward to that. No more updating my call volume, my statistics, and everything like that. It will be real time all the time.
Yeah, and that'll in turn have a lot of benefits to the citizens of Fort Worth.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's ultimately who you're serving.
Yes, it is. It is. And I also serve my visitors. My visitors are able able to call us to say any kind of, they need information, they call. And we have over 10 million visitors a year, and then we have over 900,000 for the city of Fort Worth.
Well, I'm coming there in a couple of weeks for the MLB All-Star game. I'm going to make sure I go to Fort Worth and I call the 311 service and see how it works.
Well, you better.
Okay. All right, Sharon, anything else you want to add?
No, I just love this program.
Yeah, well, thanks, and appreciate you spending the time with me.
No, absolutely.
So, on behalf of Sharon Gamble from the city of Fort Worth, I'm ZKast from ZK Research, saying thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on my next episode of ZKast. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you.
Thanks.